Hi, and welcome to part 2 of our social emotional learning self awareness. I'm excited to be here with you today. So, last week when we were together, we talked about our strengths, our challenges, and our goals. So, that helps us be self aware because we know about who we are, the things we're good at, the things we struggle with, and we can make a plan for how to use those strengths and how to use those challenges and those goals to be better leaders. So today we're going to watch a video that's called Understanding Your Strengths. So how can you use your strengths to make good choices and to be good leaders? So thank you for joining me, and here we go.
Today, we're going to talk about self-awareness and understanding your strengths. Jen Sincero once said, "Never apologize for who you are. It lets the whole world down." Self-awareness is about knowing and understanding exactly who you are. Self-awareness involves the ability to recognize and understand your own strengths. This means you recognize and understand what you're good at. Self-awareness involves being able to use your strengths in order to be successful. This also involves using your strengths to set and achieve goals. Let's look at a scenario. Why is it important to know and understand who you are?
So, why is it important to know and understand who you are? So, we talked about that a little bit in our video from last week. It's important because it helps us set ourselves up for success, but it also helps us to be able to know what we need to work on and what we can achieve as leaders in our school. So, think about that for a minute. Why do you think it's important to know and understand who you are? It's a powerful question.
Why is it important to know and understand who you are? Why should you never apologize for being who you are?
Why should you never apologize for being who you are? So when we apologize, we say we're sorry. So why should you never have to be sorry for who you are? That's going to take some really deep thinking on your part.
Can you name 2 to 3 of your top strengths?
We did this last week, right? We talked about 2 or 3 things we're really good at.
Give me 2 to 3 things that you're really good at. Be sure to follow us on social.
So this video is going to help us to remember all of our strengths and things we're good at, and it's going to help us with our goal setting. So last week, we talked about some things we want to work on this year. So now, what we're going to do is we are going to come up with a plan to achieve those goals. Okay? So, if you go into our Power School Learning page, you'll see where this video is posted, and over here on the side, it's a goal sheet. So what you'll do is you will click on that. You can print it, or you can just use your notebook and kind of use the outline and write down in your notebook, okay? But this is a goal planning sheet. So think about your goals. It's great to have goals, but you have to have a plan in order to achieve them. So my goal is, you write your goal in there, okay, right here. Now your deadline, that means when do I want to accomplish my goal? So do I want to accomplish it by the end of the school year, or before Christmas, or in 2 weeks? When is a good time frame for you to have accomplished your goal? Okay? Why is your goal important to you? So why do you want to be able to learn all your multiplication tables? Or why do you want to be leader of the month? Think about those things. Now, what will you need in order to achieve your goal? What are some of those supplies or those things you're going to need? Are you going to need somebody else that can help you and push you along? Think about that. And then you're going to come up with 3 steps to achieve your goals. So if your goal is to learn all your multiplication tables this year, Then step 1 is to practice my multiplication tables every day. Step 2 will be to ask for help when I don't know what they are. And number 3 will be to, let's say if we do, make sure I do my iReady every week, my iReady math, because if you're in 3rd grade, then that skill will be in there, okay? So if I'm doing my iReady, I'm asking for help when I need it, and I'm practicing, I should be able to achieve my goal, or at least get close to achieving my goal. Okay? And last, right down here in this little blurb, this little bubble right here, it says, how am I going to keep myself motivated? How am I going to keep myself from giving up? Okay? What's going to help you to keep yourself from giving up? Do you need somebody that says you can do it? Do you need to make a list and check off every time that you feel like you're achieving your goal, or every time you practice? Would a list help you? Think about what's going to keep you motivated. What's going to keep you from giving up? Okay? And you'll write that down here in this little bubble. Now, there's a little part over here. It says my notes. Feel free to take notes, write down some things you're thinking of. That's fine. But I would love, if you do this, for you to send this to me in PowerSchool Learning. So you can take a picture and send it to me. I would love to see it. And I can't wait to see all of you guys in person. But welcome, when we welcome you back when you guys get here. So thank you for participating in our lesson about self-awareness. And send me your goals, send me your steps so that I can help you to achieve those things this year.